Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. All right, today is day 2 of tillage. It is cold. Oh, I also wanted to say thank you for my mug, Caribou Fire Department. Okay, so today is going to be not sunny, even though there is actually a little bit of sun right now. High of 47, and we might get some showers in the evening. Yeah, but not great, but it's dry, so we can keep working. So my plan is keep ripping. I gotta finish the big field and then move over to the field here that's behind the old farmhouse. And yeah, I'm gonna just go all day long, see as far as I can get. I don't think it's gonna be as much rain as I thought there was, so that's good. But yeah, burr. I'm so ready for nice weather. But I'm going to get my tractor and get going. Shane just got here probably about 15 minutes before me. Spread lime. Yeah, all right, it's go time. Alright guys, so I want to show you a little bit about the depth that I am ripping here. So you can see where the dirt is running. I would say roughly about 22 inches, give or take. I mean, the soil's going to bunch up on the top a little bit. Yeah, so that is allowing me to get down underneath that hard pan, which happens from compaction. And the compaction happens when the harvester is riding over the field, when the loaded potato trucks are riding over the field. Because of the compaction, it does not allow water to flow down past that hard pan or allow water to come up past the hard pan. So as I'm ripping this field, I'm creating drainage, basically. So I'm creating that pathway for the water to move freely through the soil, and getting below that hard pan and ripping under it is the only way you can do that. Otherwise, it's just like hitting concrete down there. Boom. So this rips deep enough to get that, and we only rip when we had potatoes planted. So we only rip the ground that needs it. It's not something that we're doing unless we need to. You know, like I said earlier, that we don't want to waste any fuel. It's one of those years where everything's expensive. You know, every year everything goes up, but it's really important to conserve on your fuel and your time management. So we're only doing the areas that we need to, and that's it. But okay guys, I'm gonna get to work, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. So technically starting around 8. Shane did just a little bit yesterday after I went back to the house, and I'm still getting everything ready for the horses to come. So Shane's horse's name is Annie. I think I said that already, but she's coming on Friday. Today is Wednesday. So going through that pile of lime pretty quick here. I should have a full day in here. I did get my lunch and some snacks today, and there's a mud hole over here. This is the notorious mud hole. So if you guys are farming, then you know your land really well, and when we're talking about places to start where we're going to plant like what's the order of operations essentially. Everything's identified by landmarks in the field. And, you know, Dave and I were talking, well, we were all talking. David was saying, just rip up until the mud hole, you know. So it's funny. The first few years it took me, the first couple years it took me a little while to get all those landmarks down, but I pretty much know, I know the lay of the land pretty well now. I feel confident when I get in my tractor, like I know what I'm doing, which is good. Alright guys, so the next thing I can do is show you what I'm using for controls. And I'm using the 3-point hitch to lift up and put down the V-ripper. So on this tractor, that is this switch right here. So up is up, down is down. And then this is where I have my depth set. So this wheel, you can crank this to set the depth so that each time when you lift up, it goes up all the way, and then when you push it down, it goes down to your set depth. And then there's a small slide here that makes it easy to make small adjustments up and down. So when I feel myself getting a little sticky, I'll just slightly adjust this so that the V-ripper comes up just a little bit. Bag. Hasn't been too bad picking up stuff in the field. I don't know, this is a piece of like a barrel or something. Yeah, that's what that looks like, or I don't even know. These must be seed bags that blew away. I wonder how old these are. Fertilizer. Those are old. All right. We'll come get that later. I'm not carrying that around in my tractor. Jug. We had that flood, and my suspicion is some of this stuff is from that. That flood was a few years ago, but hasn't been bad though. I haven't tripped any teeth. There are like no rocks in these fields. That's why this is a good potato growing field. Each time I get closer to this mud hole, I keep checking it out more and more. And I see water in there, meaning, oop, get a little squiggly here, meaning I don't really want to get over there that far. Yeah, no thanks. That spot has claimed a lot of tractors and combine. Okay, so what I'm doing in the little bit of wetter spots is I've dropped down a gear, so I'm in 6th gear now. So my ground speed's like 3.5 miles per hour. I have lifted up slightly on the ripper, and we're just going a little bit slower. So far so good though. These new tires are working great. Definitely needed those. That wiper blade works very good. Okay, here's our tractor work. Guys, I officially finished this field over here, so I'm gonna end the video here. I gotta get home, get some stuff done. I'll see you guys later. I'm in the shop.